I just wanted to record this short video really just to consider how behavior change techniques can help you when recruiting clients. And I think it's a lot of basic skills that you would use with any client at any time. And I think sometimes people get so focused on, oh, I've got a new client, I've got to kind of make sure they're impressed as they sign up with me. And in fact, telling a new client or a prospective client all about what you offer and how good you are and read my client testimonials, much as that might be useful information, and they've most probably picked that up from your website anyway, it's not really going to help convert them into a paying customer. At the end of the day, they have to find their own reasons why they need a trainer or why they want to work with a trainer. And so using some motivational interviewing skills and really just listening to the client is the key skill here. If the client is doing 80% of the talking, and remember that rule about two eyes, two ears, one mouth, use them in that ratio, then they will start to give you the reasons they want to work with a trainer. So an open question to start with: what do you want to achieve from this? And they will then talk about, oh, I'd like to do this, I want to lose a bit of weight, I need somebody to motivate me, I need the right program, that type of thing. And then rather than going, oh yeah, I've got the right program or I can give you that, is that, why do you think that would help? What do you think you're going to get from that? And then they might go, oh well, I need this, I need that. So it's really important you reflect that language back to them. So you say you need this and you say you need that. What else would help with this process? And it's what you're doing is you're kind of peeling away the layers, getting them to come up with all the reasons. Now, at some point in that process, they might go, oh, well, I don't really know what the right program is, or I don't really know what to do. And it's very tempting at this point for your writing reflex to kick in. This is a natural reflex you will have as an expert and go, oh, well, what you should do is this program, and I've got the perfect program for that, and the perfect nutrition advice on this and that. Don't do that, because that is, you're basically saying what you should, and people don't like to be should on, as Bill Miller likes to say. Best way to approach this, if you're kind of getting the feeling that they are, and they may actually outright ask you, what do you think I should do? Now, in that scenario, they've given you permission to offer advice. Now, when you offer that advice, try to offer it almost from a third party point of view, rather than saying what I find works or what I think is the best, which is kind of insinuating that I'm that little bit better than you and I've got this little bit more knowledge. Couch it in terms of what seems to work for some of my clients is A, B, C, D, and subsequently what works for other clients is da da da. And if you can, offer two or three choices. And then at the end of that, so how does that sound for you? And out of those three, which do you think is going to work best for you? And they might go, oh, well, you talked about da da da. That sounds like it'll work for me. Then, rather than plow on with that, why do you think that's going to be best for you? Oh, well, it's because I need this and I want to do that and I'd like to do that. Give them that back. So you said you need this, you want to do that. What do you think the next step for you will be? All the time you're kind of getting them to make all the choices, and at some point they're going to go, this really sounds like what I need. So the key thing is, just to kind of round this up, make sure you're offering choice, make sure you're listening to what they say, and peel away the layers and go a bit deeper. Try to hold back on your writing reflex. I know it's desperately, you want to tell them how great you are and how good your program is, but trust me, them kind of coming up with all the reasons, they will slowly get to a point where they're like, where do I sign up? This sounds perfect for me. That is a real quick whistle stop tour of some basic behavior change techniques. These are things that you learn on the behavior change and motivational interviewing workshop, but hopefully there's some takeaways there. And for me, I guess if there was one takeaway point that I would love all trainers to kind of hone in on, it's make sure you listen a bit more. Control your writing reflex. Listen to what the actual prospective client or even your current clients really want. You will get far better engagement. And as Bill Miller often says, from Miller and Rolnick, who kind of came up with motivational interviewing, sometimes all people need is a good listening to, and that's well worth remembering. Hope you found this useful. If you've got any questions around this, by all means go to my website over the back here, and you can book a free 15-minute call with me, and follow me on Instagram if you want these type of tips in the future. Anyway, hope you found that useful. The next behaviour change workshop is on the 9th of May, and bye for now.